the University of Pennsylvania is showing once again how they feel about their female athletes, because they have nominated the one and only Leah, or should I say William, aka Leah Thomas, for the University of Pennsylvania NCAA Woman of the Year. This award was established in 1991 that recognizes female student athletes who have exhausted their eligibility and have distinguished themselves in their community. I'm going to assume that William Leah Thomas distinguished themselves in their transgender community because he or she's supposed to be a she. Don't get all triggered. We all know how I feel about this. Can't distinguish herself or himself amongst female athletes because Thomas is a male. Yeah, a biological male. We all know this. But the NCAA schools are encouraged to celebrate the athletes who excel in not only sports, but in academics as well. And they're encouraged to nominate them the top females for the NCAA Woman of the Year award. I find this disgusting. I find it totally unfair to every single female athlete at the University of Pennsylvania who have been females since they were born. Their gender was picked by their mom's physician when they were born, and they were females. And they continued to live their life as females and excel at athletics as a female. But we all know William Thomas could not excel in sports as William, so he decided, I wanted to be a female my whole life, and now you can call me Leah, and I'm going to take hormones for a year, and I'm going to be on the swim team at UPenn as a female. And so he did, and he won an NCAA Division I swimming championship, although many critics will say she did not win, and I agree with that. The second place finisher was the true winner because she is a biological female, and she was beaten by a biological male. But this stuff here, all it does, these universities are basically telling their female students and female student athletes, we don't care about you. You could excel, you could be a straight A, 4.0 student, be the top athlete on whatever team you're on, but you don't matter. You don't matter because we have to do what the woke crowd does. We have to do what the majority of the, I'm not going to say majority, what a lot of people believe is the right thing to do, and that's nominate a transgender female to be Woman of the Year. And we all know who Bruce Jenner was and who Caitlyn Jenner is, and quite frankly, Caitlyn Jenner was given a bravery award when he came out that he was a woman on the ESPN Awards. But I can't talk bad about Caitlyn Jenner, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Caitlyn Jenner doesn't agree with what's happening in women's sports today. Jenner is one of the most widely recognized transgender females in the world. And for Jenner to say that she disagrees with what's happening, that should mean a lot to this community. But the colleges don't care. They don't care. I wonder how parents feel, parents of female athletes who are at the top of their sport, who are at the tops in academia. I wonder how the parents feel when their child was brushed aside for a male to become the woman of the year. This shit needs to stop. The pushing aside of biological females for a transgender female is nothing but disgusting. It's wrong in so many ways, and how school administrators can allow this to happen is beyond me. I quite frankly don't know what's in it for them, but something's got to be in it for them. Because maybe they feel bad for Thomas because, oh, how she was ridiculed. She didn't really win. Because she didn't really win, because Leah is a dude, went through puberty, loaded with testosterone, beat biological females, but the school doesn't care. That school, I'm pretty sure, is stacked with outstanding biological female athletes, and they're going to kick them to the curb for a transgender female, so in the future they can say, look what we did. We nominated a transgender female for Female Athlete of the Year or Woman of the Year, whatever the fuck they want to call it. I quite frankly think parents who are thinking to send their children, females, to UPenn should reconsider. I don't give a fuck what kind of scholarship they're offering, because there's more of these transgender females that are going to be coming up. And if you have a daughter that's an outstanding athlete, and here comes a transgender female, and they start winning, your daughter's not going to matter anymore. The dude who calls himself a girl is going to matter. UPenn has proven it. They supported this. It's absolute bullshit. And I got no problem with William Leah Thomas calling himself a girl. I don't give a fuck. But when you're kicking to the curb biological female athletes who should be nominated for that award, for a transgender female, you got a lot of soul searching to do, because you got to figure out why. Why would you do that to the females who go to that school for this one person who apparently you feel bad for, because this person won a Division I championship for your school? Well, they won it as a male against females. And we all know that Thomas wasn't a good swimmer as a male, couldn't win shit, but changed into a female because Thomas knew that they could beat all the females. That person's got some problems upstairs. To even consider doing something like that, to beat out biological females and think you're important and think you accomplished something, is a disgrace. University of Pennsylvania is a disgrace for nominating this person to be Woman of the Year over many, I'm sure, many outstanding scholars and athletes who are biological females who go to UPenn. Again, parents should reconsider if they're thinking about sending their daughters to that school, because that school does not care about their daughters. They care about what's up and coming. Let's see how woke we can be. Let's see what kind of support we can get from the government, because, fuck it, I'll say it, we know Sleepy Joe the sniffer, he don't care if it's a male dressed like a girl or not, he'll still be sniffing them. Big supporter of that. It's a disgrace. I think it's disgusting. I don't give a fuck what Leah William Thomas does, but that person should not, in my point of view anyways, be given any award that says Woman of the Year. And that's my rant. This shit is going on and on and on. Something's got to be done about it. Make a separate league for these people, because there's enough of them. It's an unfair advantage to biological females who are competing in these sports when Thomas comes along with the wingspan of a fucking jet, hands like mitts, and they're beating females, and everybody's celebrating them. It's absolute bullshit, and it needs to stop. If you haven't already liked this video, please hit the like button. Share this video if you will. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of another episode so you never miss one. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And pay attention, because if you have young daughters who are playing sports, there's going to come a time when there's a transgender female playing against them, and they're probably going to beat them, and your daughter's going to want to know why. Why is this okay? And your answer can be, it's not okay. But that's the woke world we live in. Everybody has to conform to this bullshit. I'm not conforming to it, and I hope you people aren't either. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon.